What's up, y'all? I'm trying to find a link to this particular live, and I don't see it. No, there you go. I'm gonna send it to. What's up, whoever in here? No, can you kind of? I'll be any more complicated. What? That was fast. Jay, what they do that fast? Jay, what they do that fast? You said the truck's not working.
No, Julian act like it's running out of juice. And I charged it, and Jackson won't turn left or right.
Since when?
I don't know.
You didn't play it twice, have you?
There ain't no telling I go through a remote city driving or something to lose.
Are you coming in here or are we close enough?
Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, this shit.
Anyway, y'all, Jay back. Because I think that was live yesterday I went live, Jay wasn't here. So today he actually is here. He did have to go to the did I go live? Whatever day I went live, y'all. I told y'all Jay was fishing or sleep. One of the two. But anyway, he went fishing and like I was saying, his thumbs or something was hurting, his fingers was hurting and stuff like that because it was too fucking cold to go fishing. And he did get frost nip because they said frostbite is actually purple and black. So and that's when they have to like amputate your fingers and stuff like that or whatever part is frost bit. They're saying that his stuff will come back maybe in a month or two. Like I said, it's never that damn serious to go fishing. But he was gonna take the boys outside to about 10-15 minutes because this video shouldn't be that long. And do that whatchamacallit and play with their trucks in the snow because I can't think of the last time they actually went and played in the snow. We live in Arkansas. But yeah. Anyway, to this thing, because I know last time I was live, I was all over the damn place. As y'all see by the title, I don't have a DNA test done, but I'm finna do my DNA test. So getting my DNA test, I finally got it. It came in. I wrote all this stuff down so I could stay on point. So that's what y'all see me looking at. Why I got my DNA test or why I'm about to take the test is simply because I want to know where my people is from. Because technically, if you really want to be technical about it or really be educated about it, we're not Black African Americans, we're Native Americans. everybody else but us know that. Technically, because Black American, Black for one, it's not even a thing, but Black American is color. It's not a thing. It's not your culture. It's not your ethnic. It's not where the fuck you from. So that's not even a thing, really. If you look into stuff like the definition of it, I ain't even gonna go that deep. If you look into the definition of it, you will see that it's really not a fucking thing. It's some shit that the government made up. And when I say the government, I don't mean the United States of America. I mean the United States, and there's a difference. If you don't know, I really don't know what to tell you other than research it. But I want to know where my mama's people is from. I particularly chose this brand because they only do your African ancestry part, and then they pinpoint it directly to where you're from. So like, and there's no shade to any of the other ones, but they're like this one $300 unless you get it on discount. This other one, like I think my heritage, ancestry.com, 21andMe, they say don't use it if you Black. And it's a few other ones. So like, I don't care nothing about my Black side. I don't care nothing about my Black side. I don't care nothing but about my mother side. I couldn't get my dad's side done anyway because you have to have a Y chromosome. My sister might have that because looking like a real nigga out here. But anywho, so yeah, that's how they go. So since my dad did, unless I knew my grandfather or my great grandfather, which more than likely is dead by now, or like if my dad had like some half uncles, like not half uncles, half brothers, or like my uncles on my dad's side, which would probably be my great uncles. So yeah, I could go fuck about that side of the family like that. Yeah. So I'm just messed up about my mama's side, and I'm just messed up about my African side. That's why I decided to get it done, and also with building a family tree or making a family tree, so all four of my kids can know where at least their mother side came from. They'll know that they had an answer. They wouldn't even have to question it. They'd be able to look at the family tree or to look up the family Bible and see that stuff. What else? I think I already said why I picked this particular brand, even though they high as fuck. Well, they high to me, but they not high to me at the same time because it's not like other DNA testing. They'll tell you that you like, yeah, you African, you got this much Nigerian, you have this much South Africa, this much Cameroon and stuff like that, and this much, but it don't tell you where you're from. This test go back 2,000 years of your people. So on your maternal side, when you get the maternal side one, if you're a male, you can get your maternal side and your paternal side because you have to have a Y chromosome. I just talked to Jay about this, and actually, it brought up a different type of discussion. But yeah, learning the culture of wherever I'm from. Man, what else? That's it. Also, this video is not paid for or sponsored. Y'all know with me saying that it's the only DNA test that you can get done far as like an African ancestry. Y'all already know that it's African ancestry. All the other companies, they do it. They just don't tell you. Is my fucking volume on? All right. Yeah, at first I thought it was not. But they do tell you, they tell you that you African, European, and all that other stuff. Yeah, this goes back to before the transatlantic slave trade and stuff like that. So it come. I don't know what I wrote down. I didn't know I saw my boys switching about things. Let me turn them around like this. It come like this. It's real like regular, right? And then it's just this thick. It ain't. It's just like you got a regular smuggler package. And this is what it looks like. Also, this is not paid for, sponsored, none of that other stuff. I paid for it with my money. I don't know if this got the. I don't know what the barcode is, so I'm just ain't gonna put it on there. But this is what it look like for anybody that's trying to know, that's thinking about it, that's curious about it. That's what it look like. So I'm gonna try to open it up with nails. But it's like opening up a regular package. Also, and I did this live because some other people might want to know, and I want to keep the memory for myself the day that I did it. It's supposed to be a Christmas gift, but clearly it's gonna be a birthday gift. Hopefully my test come back that fast. So I guess this is what you send it back in. Light, are you going to focus or anything? No, you're gonna be a hater. All right, cool. So it gives you a swab envelope to send your swab back with. Knowledge is power, some type of like brochure. Cool. All right. So some of the stuff I don't even want to put on here. Yeah, because that got my information on it. This got the test kit number on it. Blah 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 blah. I can tell you this part tell you. Damn. The front of it just basically tell you common sense stuff, which is how to what you're supposed to do and how to send back. Which should be kind of self-explanatory, but I guess not. But yeah, this is the directions. This is the envelope that returns. This is your stamp that you gotta put when you mail it back out. Knowledge is power thing. What else is there? And I think it's the swabbing sticks. That's it. Not supposed to be doing something else, I'm sure. Stop playing with him, stop playing with him, stop playing with him. Yeah, I gotta find something right quick because I'm not gonna remember to come back and do this at all. All right, anyway, I guess the updated. And that's it. That's all that came in here. Swab. Of course, y'all know I haven't read the directions, so I don't know if I have to swab. Use all three of them, and they might want you to do all three of them just so they can actually get a good result back. But they give you 3 swabs. So before I just leave the live, I'm finna look at the comments right quick, y'all, and then that's about it. And what's up to everybody in here? What's up, Anissa? Okay, y'all, I'm finna go back and look at the comments. Anissa, I don't even know what I was saying when you said, oh no, but what's up? Oh, you talking about J Fingers. Anissa, what you think about Ancestry since you did it before? Well, no, did you do African Ancestry? I forgot. There's like DNA Ancestry and some other Ancestry. This is just for like melanated people that suspect that they have African in their DNA. What's up, S&M Real? Let's see. Exactly, Anissa. She said, bro, sit your ass down somewhere expeditiously. Because if you start reaching back nubs, I don't know. This 11 years might be, I don't know, a little shaky. I don't know. Girl, he already been doing something crazy. Fishing out there in below freezing weather. It's never that serious. He said the exact correct thing, Anissa. He's sitting down kinda a little bit. Thank you, Anissa, about the blonde hair. I almost didn't even wear this shirt because it matched too much. Anissa said I found out too many family secrets. That's what me and Jay was talking about. If I was to do my dad's side, what all would actually unfold. Because, you know, some of the information people don't be wanting to tell you because it's going to tell a lot of stuff. For instance, my dad's mom, both her kids were by like a married man. So it's like, do I really want to go down that rabbit hole and mess with that side of the family when I already don't fuck with that side of the family? Mm. But it's like generations after me will probably need to know where their lineage kind of started at and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's like one of the bittersweet things that's like it ain't even for me. And y'all know if my like a lot of stuff that I'm looking at now, if my mom was still here, I don't know that I'd be looking at it. So it's almost like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time because it teaches you that you need to have some type of legacy. Like you need to leave something behind. Like trust accounts, it teaches you that you need to have something behind. So for instance, the whole school stuff, I doubt I would even been going that hard for my kids had my mama still been around because I would just be used to things and I wouldn't research things. I wouldn't ask questions and stuff like that. So like I said, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But my kids will reap what I sow, how I feel like it's supposed to be. Uh, if I need you for what, Jay? Mm, DNA don't lie, but I be I want to know people like I know what DNA, how to compose DNA. Like DNA have been used in evidence and stuff like that, but it's a reason why they didn't use it in evidence at first because there's still like a chance that it's a chance that stuff can happen and the DNA get tampered with and stuff like that. When especially when it comes to like paternity tests and stuff like that. That's what made me even look at it. And then like a lot of crimes that a lot of black people was going to jail for, like murders and stuff like that that they committed, and the DNA don't match at all. But what if they like the DNA analysis, the whole system with that back in the day, it wasn't what it is today. I guess I should say it like that. And left some gray areas. A lot of people shouldn't even be in prison right now. No, I ain't did the test yet. I got the test. I just unboxed thing. But I'll come back whenever I get the results. But yeah, it's fresh out the box. What's up, Jen? I think that's my cousin. And I think she's my cousin on my mom's side. So depending on how this stuff come back, shit, you should be able to have citizenship somewhere in Africa. I haven't really been on YouTube either. I'm just like 2024. I'm gonna try to stand on business and at least do a video once a week. But sometimes businesses be standing on me, so there it is. You wasn't on a lake Saturday sitting down. You was on a lake being hard headed. Ask me, well, what you think, babe? You think I should go? I'm like, nah, babe. It sound like it's cold. It sound like it's too cold to be outside. Then his phone died, y'all. Jay don't sit for one. Jay on the lake. You already out here with other people doing some other people shit because it's too goddamn cold for that. Other people like it's too cold for that shit. Then you in a subdivision, like an what is it, 30 minutes to an hour from here, and his phone died, and you don't say shit. You was already cold. So you could have fell in the lake. These people could have called the police because you look suspicious and they don't know. It could have been a tussle with the police. If you would have fell in the lake, you still could have got hypothermia. You just don't give a fuck about people's nerves. You just doing what the fuck you want to do. Just hard headed. Uh, You said I'm gonna be here with nubs and all. I don't know. He already like 10% got nubs anyway. Major deduction. Oh, and Lisa, what you mean you got identified as something you're not? See, I don't know. Look, like with African ancestry, I seen the where some people got their DNA test back and it proved that they was not like African at all. Ooh, but that's like an 8%. Ooh, you know how soft they I'd be to be looking this type of black to figure out that psych nigga, you ain't even black. Like, damn. But yeah, I seen some of them videos on here too. But when I read it, it said it's like 8% of people that's not, what the fuck do you call this shit? That's not considered African. So what the fuck are you, Native American? Indigenous? Like, damn, I would have so many questions. Um Fam said I got new cousins, new aunties, etc. Yeah, I just didn't want to say it like that, Niece. But I know. And y'all, Jay said that he gonna be sitting down this Sunday at the lake. So whenever your finger actually do, cause see, the doctor told Mr. Thompson that it's gonna take about 1 to 2 months for him to fully get all the circulation back in his damn thumb. But you still going fishing Sunday. So when you up here hurting and shit, I don't want to hear that shit. When they happen to do some more surgeries and shit like that, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't hear none of that shit. They already barely stitch you together with your shoulder and shit. Don't tell them nothing. Damn. Cause I didn't know that. I didn't know your dad passed before you was even born. I mean, that's kind of like a good issue versus my daddy's side. My daddy's side just don't like me. And bitch, I didn't do shit but be born. So hopefully you don't deal with stupid ass people like my daddy's side of the family. Okay, I see what you're saying, Anissa. So when you was like you took the ancestry test, like I said, it's more than one. So I didn't know that you took the African ancestry one. I thought you just took like a ancestry test because the what the fuck is it? DNA ancestry DNA, my ancestry, some shit like that. That's mainly for like Europeans. So like they get their history real good, but bitch, when the fuck have their history ever been in question? I'll wait. Like every other race know their history. They know their culture. We don't. Because his story just say that we were slaves. It don't say nothing about bringing us over here. It don't say nothing about how they ain't sat here, and it don't say nothing about nothing. And it's crazy because in Arkansas they took you know how we have American history that we can learn. Then we had African American history. Well, they took African American history where students can be accredited for their history class. So I would still offer African American history because bitch, African American history still teach you history. It just teach you the fucked up side of their history, which kind of goes along the lines of being Indian, indigenous, and Native Americans, and not even fucking Black African Americans. Because African where? If I'm an African American, this shit should already be done for me. in our honesty. I should know what part of African I'm actually from if I'm an African American. And why the fuck would I be a black African American, not just African American? Because what the fuck is black? But I'm petty like that. I think about shit like that. It's another race of people that I didn't even know was a slur. They're brown too. It's not Mexicans or like Hispanics or nothing like that. Oh fuck. And it's not Indians. It's some other race. Is it Arabic? Nope. One of them though, they came out on the whole podcast like we don't even identify. That's something that they gave us that name for. That's not even what the fuck we identify for. So when you be American and come over there and calling them this and calling them that, that's actually disrespecting the fuck out of them and their culture and stuff like that. What is this? Alarm to call my kids that this hoe don't even let me talk to them. Moving right along. I think I already talked about the history and shit like that. Nah, it's official. It's just it don't tell you. It don't. From what I seen, it don't tell you the Ancestry DNA or whatever. Bitch, I'm on a computer. I don't even know what the fuck. I didn't look at this shit. Look this stuff up. They test us like $69, and it will tell you like, where is it at? It'll tell you, your history. It'll tell you what the fuck the system already have about you. But to be like, sign, seal, deliver, bitch, it's here. They don't do that. They give you a whole, I don't know, they give you like a breakdown of parts of Africa that you from, but like your tribe and stuff like that, they don't give you. And with knowing with African ancestry, there's some places over there, depending on where you're from. I think most of them. I think DNA testing, all in general, if you can prove by DNA that you actually have some type of descent, some type of descendant, or what the fuck do they call it? Something in your DNA, I think it's descent, that you are actually from that part of Africa, you get your citizenship too. But yeah, I wanna know all the fucking details though. I wanna know all that shit. And depending on where you from in Africa, Ancestry does it themselves. So like it's, I don't know, it's worth it to me. I'm gonna show y'all the screen and show y'all what I think I need to stop about. I think I need to stop talking about this one. Share. So like, cause this was the first one I was gonna do. But when I tested out for like the week, she didn't tell me shit. Really. And then looking at people like results and reviews for it, it told them like I said, it tell them that you from Nigeria and you from this and you from that. But it's not gonna tell you that you are from this part of Africa, like a match from this part of Africa. Your people are connected with this particular tribe. They spoke this particular language. They believed in this particular religion. Over here, you just know that you somewhere in over here a little bit. And these are the tests. And see, when I first looked at it, I only seen this one. I didn't see these two. But yeah, and if I'm gonna pay $200, I'm gonna go ahead and pay that other $100. Cause like I said, I'm only fucked up about my black side. I don't give a fuck about none of this, whatever the fuck they got going. I give a fuck about my black side. I give a fuck about my certification and stuff like that. Maybe they give you a certification. I don't know. You're gonna need that certification that's saying that this company certifies that you this, but depending on what you want to do. But yeah. But yeah, y'all see it. It tell you that you this many percent of this many percent of that, this much percent of this part I really wouldn't give a fuck about because fuck you. Which I know is more than likely in there because of the, like I said, the translated slave trade. That's why the fuck we even here. But see how I say Ghana and all this other stuff, that's how it breaks down for people far as with their DNA if you use this one. Because this was the only other one that I was looking at. And I think My Heritage was one that I heard that was good for black people. But that's it. I don't like how this percent here, this percent there, this percent here, and then it goes and you will have to figure out the other shit yourself when I could just already fucking know. I don't even gotta go around the map. I would just know. And they add regions all the time. It's just I be want to know. I want to know all of this stuff like this, and everybody that I see, like the people I have seen that got this particular test done, along with African ancestry, it'll be right far as like Ghana and stuff like that. Sometimes it just tell you Ghana, Nigeria. You see how many different types of Nigeria? Then you got Nigeria, East, Central Nigeria, and all that shit. African ancestry gonna tell you exactly where the fuck you from in Nigeria. 2,000 years back. This shit, you're not gonna have to 1+1 and 2+2 and any of the other shit. But I can say those with these particular tests, they will test. I can still test my dad's side with this test, but I still want to have a pinpoint exactly where the fuck my dad is at or people from with this, like the African ancestor. And then this is, and on the other one, you can activate your test too and stuff like that. They tell you how it works, your tree, all this other stuff. Did it show? Okay. Sometimes with this whole sharing stuff, if it's not something that I have already did, it won't even show you the screen. It just stay on the last screen. So they tell you how it works and stuff like that. I don't know. I just fuck. I don't know. If you ain't new here, you just know that I'ma support my own, and I'm also going. Y'all already do what the fuck I want to be done and what the fuck I want to know anyway. With the African ancestry one. But yeah, I might do this one just to see half percent breakdown on my dad's side, but I kind of don't care about his people like that, y'all. Their history, their heritage, and they're like none of this shit. Fuck them. But it's dope that you can find this type of stuff based on your DNA. But like I said, when I put mine in there, any of this stuff didn't come up. I had to put too much of my family tree together. So for people that don't know, like I know my mom, I know my dad, I know my grandma. Do I know my great grandma? Shit, I think she died. Do I know my great uncle? Do I know this shit to me? Or from what I understood, it's supposed to tell you all it. Because if you can go way back here and connect those dots to there, why can't you connect the dots to the other stuff? So, but then stuff like this, have you asked them questions or will have you ask the questions to your family? Like for instance, Jay mom and dad is living. My mom and dad is dead. So I can't go back and ask them questions. My grandma, I can only ask her so many questions. My grandfather on my mama's side, I don't even know who the fuck that man is. So like, I'm just saying. And some stuff I just don't even want to dig to, and other people are not going to fucking tell you that shit. It's one of those family secrets. But they can trace it back, but how far can they really trace this stuff back? Like, I just don't. I know they have my DNA in the system already. That's why I'm not fucked up about getting the damn test. But like some stuff, I just. But with the other one, I wonder if it's gonna come up. There you go. Oh, how far is this? Today, yeah, I already take the price. You could do a family one. I just didn't understand how they work. I didn't want all the shirts, none of the other stuff. Um, see, this type of stuff, no, I do not. It's what I was concerned about. They don't test, they test your paternal side and your maternal side. The other testing place, they test some other one that tells you information about your daddy and your mama, and maybe that's why it's all broke up like that. But do it tell you which part is broke up like that? That's your daddy, and which part is broke up like that? That's your mama. Like, I don't know. Uh, uh, Jen said, I always say this is this. If they wanted to know me, they would have tried to find me. So at this point in my life, it doesn't bother me. So I'm good on that. But of someone ever tried, I would. Oh, if someone ever tried, I would be open. Okay. But like I understand that I ain't fucked up about searching on my end either. But the thing that will make me even be fucked up about my daddy's side, like I said, is just for my kids. Like, and my kids after that, and my kids after that. Like, I don't want shit from y'all motherfuckers. Like, none of that shit. They need to know where the fuck they from, where they mama from. Like you don't know, like the whole cliche, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. So if you know where your people have traveled to and where they've been and what all they've been through, you know where you're going and what else, something else that you want to do. For instance, my mom, I want to know all back in my maternal line and all this stuff. So they go 2,000 years back. If I want to do anything far as with my school in Africa, I know where the fuck I'm gonna start, where that foundation started at with the school in Africa, or any type of work I would want to do in Africa. I would know where the fuck I want to start because bitch, this is where my roots started at. So I don't know. I'd be on some other shit with that shit though, or I'd be thinking about some other shit. Jay, you gonna be live on Call of Duty? Uh, let's see. All the T. What's all the T, Jay? Yeah. Anissa. I was drawing a whole fucking blank. That's the part that I don't like about not African, but these motherfuckers. I don't want no percentage, nigga. I want to know, motherfucker, point me GPS where the fuck my shit started at on my maternal side. Like, don't tell me that I'm Nigerian. What tribe am I in Nigeria? What part of Nigeria? Like, Nigeria's big as the fuck. So help me help you. Like, I need to understand this shit. But that's just me because I want to know. I want to understand that culture, that side of my family, and that side of my DNA. So that's why I was like, shit, it's high, but hell, how many times in life am I gonna have to pay for a damn ancestry DNA test? So is it really high, or some people just cheap as fuck? Not saying that that's why you did it the other way, but I'm just saying, uh, people that do know about it, it's like, dude, it's too expensive and stuff like that. Because I posted it on Facebook when I did mine. Where is this other page? Let me see, can I find it? I know, I told her, saying, are you fucking lying? All right, yeah, so boom, I'm finna not share my screen, but I'm finna put it back up. I just can only do one at a time. So, nigga, what the fuck? I'm finna say, like, you on some goofy shit. All right, so this is my regular Facebook. I gotta move this so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. I'll talk about this later, but this is my regular Facebook. this was my birthday post for my mom. So like I'm doing this for a whole different reason than most people do it. I want to actually know like, and I wish I could have blurred out other people's sides of this shit too. But I want to can I put overlay on it? Oh well. But this is the whole like little post that I posted for my mom and shit like that. So like my whole thing is something else. I don't want to know that yeah I'm from this part of Africa, but and I'm this much percent, but still have fucking questions basically. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. I don't want to still have goddamn questions about my heritage because I don't want my kids to be like, okay, we're from here, but what part of here? And then people die trying to figure out where the fuck they from and where they shit started. I don't want fuck that. This nigga saying I'm a nigga. Dude dumb as hell. That's the only reason why I did it. Jen's World. But like I ain't gonna say that the what's the other ancestry one? I'm not gonna say I think it's just god damn ancestry.com. They test both sides though. So like you just not gonna have it in detail, so to say. But like if you want to know your mama side and stuff like that, and matter of fact, like shit, you my cousin. So with me doing my maternal side, it goes down fucking 2,000 years. So it's not shit but to get another certification. They still do it. So you wouldn't even have to pay for it if you was just gonna go like on your mama's side. Uh and that's the reason why I wanted it because not only what I have like I can give it to my half sister that live in Maine, that my mom put up for adoption because we got the same mama. I can give it to my grandma, I can give it to my aunt, I can give it to my uncle, I believe. Yeah, hell yeah, because he's my uncle based on my mom's side. So like anything to do with the citizenship or help like with my side or my mama's side of the family, 2,000 years back, like shit, I'm good. And then it's like certified. But I just feel like anything that's like African ancestry is owned by black people and stuff like that. I feel like anybody that goes through this length to start a company to research for only Africans, like, dude, we're not telling you about nothing else but this unless we can't find your Africanness at all. So like, that's what's up. These other companies, I feel like they just be wanting to make some type of money. In all honesty, y'all got a product to sell people. Y'all don't really care about the history and the research and stuff like that. Anissa said, I'm definitely going to do this one too. She said they only give you a orange area to show you on a map what parts of Nigeria. I'm not gonna sit here and play tic tac toe with them. They better tell me what. But like I'm petty, like I said, I'm different. I want to know. Like I want it to be damn near like a DNA test, like a more. So you are 99.99% not the fuck I'm trying. Anissa, if you like when you look at like the research and the history of stuff like that, they don't want us to know like everything comes to do with money. Not just these DNA companies and stuff like that, but when it comes down to Native American, Indian American, and stuff like that, there's a reason why they call us Black African Americans and not what the fuck we actually are, which is Native Americans. Because who the fuck built this land? How much money do the government actually have for Native Americans? So now they're not gonna come up with some shit that's gonna help you figure it, help you go against them. But I don't know why, because at the same time, how many black people, just realistically, how many people are actually gonna come up against the government, against this matrix? When you look at it, you look at it and people be like, why don't we have any black leaders or black this? That killed Dr. Savy, that killed Martin Luther King, that killed this person, that kill you and make a holiday out your ass. how many people are actually gonna want to sit here and put their necks online for this? But if we all came together, that'd be something different. But black people don't think like that. It's too many people that don't think like that or read like or research like that. They sit here and come over here and challenge whatever I'm fucking saying, but that they can't do the research to prove me wrong. For instance, when I said Donald Trump did a lot, Donald Trump did a lot for hip hop music, or Donald Trump did a lot for music. Who are the main motherfucking music artists out here that can get everybody to purchase that shit? Black people. I don't talk about that shit. Donald Trump is the reason why you had this education bill and shit like that. The Republic is why the fuck we're actually free, even though people just vote Democrat just because grandma voted Democrat. They get on here and they lie. But Republic is something totally fucking different. Just like I said, there's a difference between the United States of America and the United States. The United States of America didn't go on business with the United States. The United States is a fucking corporation. But whenever people understand it, they understand their rights and freedoms and shit like that. So when you get to digging into shit like what the fuck I'm digging into, that's something totally fucking different. But that's just me. I'm gonna take this offset. I don't be just having other people shit on here. Also, there's a lot of places in Africa that if you can prove that you have anything there, you can get citizenship. Not dual citizenship, but actual fucking citizenship. And people ask, like, or they be like, I applied for it, but I couldn't get it and stuff like that. Did you really want it though? Like, because I promise you it's just the email. Did you really want it? Did you really want to help your people? Or did you really want to just come on here and bitch and moan and complain and not do shit to change it? It just, and then like I said, when it comes to certain stuff, when you think about your legacy or whatever you're gonna leave your kids and you think about your life, do you want to be known for a motherfucker that sat here and didn't do nothing but bitch, moan, and complain? Or do you want to be known for a person that was putting in the work to do change? Because after your legacy, who's going to pick up that legacy? Your children. Now, what if you didn't leave your children absolutely shit but dead? Is that really what the fuck we want to do out here in life? Or do people just smoke their blunts and don't even fucking think about it? Not saying nothing wrong with smoking either, because I smoke, but I be thinking with both sides of my brains, I think sometimes. I think everybody have a purpose as well, too. I'm supposed to. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Running my fucking mouth is what I'm doing. That's what I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm running my goddamn mouth. It doesn't even make no sense what the fuck I was doing. All right. This one, give you some facts about it. I guess people got mad. Where is it at? People got mad because some people are not African American. Ooh, I would be salty. Also, if y'all look it up ever, when people be mad at white people that say that they're African American or they African and shit like that, there's a lot of white people. If you look up like the definition of Caucasian, white American, they were in some of them south parts of Africa. Like, but people don't talk about this shit. But here y'all see where it says 8% chances that you are not, your results will not be African. Bitch, I would want every fucking penny back. I would be salty as hell. Nigga, just think about it. You in America being discriminated against just because of the color of your skin to find out that, bitch, I'm not even fucking African. The fuck is you saying? Not saying, nah, I don't know no black person that ain't never just been whatchamacallit, dealt with some form of racism. But it tell you who all your offspring and all that stuff, who all can use the stuff and shit like that. This whole European part, any of these testing places could tell you your European part. So if you just want something to know somewhere in the European where your DNA traced back to, you can get that. Like, yeah. But yeah, if you have European descent in you, are you white now? Can you legally say that you're white? Just saying. if they can be white, and since they DNA said they are part of some parts of Africa, and they can sit here and say that they black or minority and stuff like that. I'm just saying. And this tell you about the whole Y chromosome that only men can take it, and the other one that where's some phone here? This one that anybody can take it, a man or a woman, which makes sense because if we're going back to your mama all the way in her lineage, and she's the one that had you, yeah, a man or a woman should be able to do that. And then you have this one; they don't even test for that one. I don't think they definitely making it clear that bitch we do not use they shit. And then a little refund policy. But with them, you can see all the celebrities too that use this. Like my maiden last name is Watson, so it was somebody on Anthony Hamilton's test. It was somebody of his staff or either his cousins that had the last name Watson, and they came back to the Cambon, not Cambonian. I'm not saying that shit right now. I know I'm not. But not that one. But it's Cambon, I think. Gabon. What's Gabon? I don't know, y'all. I'm fucking it up. Uh, but right here at the top, you can see they only test your maternal kit and this one. This was a test that I was curious about, but I don't know how this would work because I would test my mama's side and Jake can test his dad's side, but it's $800. But they give you 4 shirts and 6 certificates. But I feel like I can make that shirt myself. Like I made the shirt that I'm wearing now. I can make this myself. It's just not even that serious. And I'm cheap, like with shit like with gimmicky shit. That's just like I got this just cause like I don't know, it came from African ancestry. Like nah, but like some shit that I like this stuff. This is what you can give to your family and stuff like that. Like, cause it's certified that that's where it came from. And depending on where you from, you gonna kind of want the certification. Copy of it because I know they have I think 15 countries that with this certification you could get your citizenship, and I think they add in 15 more or 30 more African countries or have added. I don't remember, but yeah, I was looking at that. So right here tell you the DNA and then the Y chromosome. Well, only dudes can take this one, and what they're looking for, test takers and stuff like that. But it tell you your country, your tribe. This give you like 92%. This give you 65%. Mm, you get your certifications. See what I'm saying? So like that's $600 if I was to get two versus $800. So I'm paying $200 more for some damn shirts and certificates. I can see the certificates, but that's kind of like it. But this is how much the certificates cost. So, and I think it's like 6 of them. So I guess that's what 100. So basically, you're still paying for it. So wow, I don't know. But like this, that's 10 certificates, $15. And right here, it tell you like, y'all, I'm cheap as fuck. Like what people probably don't believe, I'm cheap as fuck. So I looked at this stuff before. So basically, the kit ID, you can put this in here, put your name there, what group you belong to, this, and the date that you got your certificate, right? And I want to get this to Carter, Crystal, Julian, and Jackson, right? In some countries, since Jay, my husband, he will be able to get citizenship too. But I can also get this to my grandma, my uncle, both my uncles on my grandma's side, my aunts, all of them. I can order them certificates and stuff like that, and give it to them as a gift or something. And my gift is really like fucking $15, but shit is really priceless because y'all didn't do this shit. I don't think they ever have special deals. You can still pay this and get both of them. So the shirt is really like what, $25, $30, $25. Yeah, somewhere there. But yeah, I ain't finna talk out of this. I'm finna get out here. I was supposed to be on here like 10, 15 minutes anyway. Damn, what part did I fucking miss? Like, I feel like this shit should be free, but I also look at it like it ain't free. This is the only one that I would fuck with because Black African Americans, indigenous people, they're the only people that's misplaced. Like, they don't know their history, they don't know their lineage and stuff like that. So yeah, it costs, but at the same time, I don't know if this is a corporation or a nonprofit, but I do know that if more people actually made it where this stuff can be sponsored to pay for this stuff, like if you had like some type of program that would help people kind of do this stuff, but you got to have a whole plan. I ain't really just gonna talk about it here because it's some to do with what I'm doing, so to say. But somebody got to be the pioneer for it. Somebody got to be the person that's gonna put in the footwork. I finally got my school on Arkansas Department of Education. Boom, I got that done. So what else do I want to do that's actually gonna help my community? Like, if you see that it's a problem, do something. Don't just it's a lot of money sitting around here that people don't know about or don't look for. But they will want you to have that freedom. That's why it's not free. Oh, Dr. Savy children said that they didn't kill my father because if they come out and say that he unalived my father, what do you think the government is going to do to them? They don't know the people that know the truth. Just like anybody that comes out and tell the truth, they end up kind of not here or look clone. Just saying. Shit. That's why. Just like they say that Easy E supposed to die of AIDS, but he figured out that he have AIDS. The Easy die of AIDS, or they like that person that, or the people that's coming out say that a nurse came in, gave him a shot, they came back, he was dead. And then people like to call it a conspiracy theorist, but think about it. I have had 4 kids, 4 C-sections. If they can give me some shit strong enough to numb me where I didn't feel nothing but pressure and shit like that, if I felt that and was able to walk and move around and shit like that, what the fuck you think they could give somebody? What else can you fucking make still? Bitch, I can give you some shit where you can't move, you can't scream, you can't do this shit, but I'm still over here torturing the shit out your ass. You can't make a sound. Like, what's really in this fucking medicine and shit like that? Like, come on now. So yeah, I could make it look like how the fuck ever I want it to look like. And if his kids come out and said that the government killed their dad, they're fucking crazy. I don't know where they getting this from. Just like Michael Jackson, supposed to have been on morphine and this, that, and the third. He was heavily medicated, but somehow got the fuck up and overdosed himself. And we still believe that. Now, why is it after he got the Beatles catalog and told him that he wasn't selling it back and owned half of Sony or whatever company it was, they didn't like that shit. So we can use you, nigga, just like we do with everything else. We use you with the music to kill your own people. We can use you in sports and fuck up your body. We can use you in boxing and fuck up your mind. Give you shit where you just shaking and shit like that all the time. We could use you for our fucking entertainment. Have America focus on what the fuck going on with you while we're over here passing fucking laws and shit like that that's mandating your ass to take a goddamn vaccine that you don't even fucking need. It's the government. But of course they're not gonna come back and say that. People should do their research, cause, but I feel like people don't do it. Like I know that like a lot of people don't know stuff to research. Like we are so used to, like, okay, for instance, my school, help children that have IEPs, that's military, homeless, had disabilities and things like that. That's one of the programs with my private school and stuff like that. And also we help with supplies. It also will help with school clothes and uniforms and stuff like that. Like there's various programs that this particular program is under. You can tell a motherfucker all goddamn day long that your child do not have to leave their regular public fucking school. That's what the fuck you want to do, cool. But resources are here. So when I sit here and say that people just they complain but they don't do shit, I can offer you a free resource, but you don't want to do the application. Make it make sense. I tell you, okay, if I do the application, I still need your email and you still need to confirm some of this stuff if I need to do it for you because you don't understand how to do it. Now I'm trying to steal from you. Nigga, what? It come from the Arkansas Department of Education, government agency. Bitch, if I stole anything, that's federal fucking time because it's federal fucking money. The fuck is you talking about? But that's how stupid black people are. So black people, you don't give a fuck about all your information when it comes to applying for food stamps. So when it comes to applying for some type of government benefit, you don't give a fuck about telling them who you fucked, who you sucked, who you did this, who you did that. You don't give a fuck about your privacy then. But when it's somebody that look like you just automatically don't trust what the fuck I'm saying, even though you can look it up online to find the actual goddamn school. Because me, like I said, I got my RBT, which is your ABA for kids with autism, but it's not just kids with autism. People have that shit fucked up. ABA is for behavioral issues, which Carter, Julian, and Jackson have that. Really just Carter and Julian. Jackson, he too much trying to be the good boy. I got tired of dealing with people like when it comes to autism and disabilities. One thing that I sit here and do is the children or the adults or the young adults that can speak, that have autism, when they sit here and tell you what the fuck is going on with their ABA and how this person did them like that, how they're getting abused and how they're getting PTSD due to fucking ABA, bitch, do I really want another motherfucker to sit here and give my child ABA, or do I want to get the fuck off my ass and do it myself? When I sit here and see how these schools, or know that these schools are getting money just because both of my kids have fucking a disability, they get extra money from the fucking government. There's extra fucking resources from the Federal fucking Reserve, like from the federal government. And y'all don't help with any of the services that they need. You refuse to do it. I know I could sue the dog shit out your ass. I know that. But why, when I could go and make detour thanks to Trump and fucking come out with my own fucking private school and do my shit with my own kids, and if you want to sign your kid up and they receive that same goddamn help, cool. And if you don't, oh the fuck well. But it takes people to actually want to sit here and learn shit. People that don't know something and just ask you, they don't understand, so they asking you questions. I don't mind questions, because if I had an answer, I'll go ahead and tell you. But people that just really just lazy as the fucking be complaining, I don't like them type of people. Or everything that you say has to be a fucking lie. You get the information from me, fact check the information that is real, and I'm still a fucking lie. All right, have a nice day. So whenever, just have a good day. Probably the same person that voted for fucking this goddamn reptile that's in office now. So I don't know, y'all. I just look at stuff different. Different when it comes to that. Yeah, I had somebody, a so-called friend, and she got like what 4-5 kids. Two of them had a disability. Mind you, now the part of it is they could be in kindergarten, first year of kindergarten and stuff like that. Mind you, now with the school, like the whole school, it should be under 10 kids to a student. Why? Because the teacher have more time to work one-on-one with that goddamn student. My school can get other resources to be able to hire people, which will help the goddamn economy. to hire people to work with kids that have ABA. I have kids that have autism or any other type of disability that I'm not trained in doing, or bitch, I don't want to do. So I will hire somebody else. Guess what the fuck that's doing? Is helping kids in a small group. It's gonna be more so like a family. They're gonna learn more because it's not 32 goddamn kids in one class to one fucking person, but you expect them to learn. That's why private school students know more. It's not because they're getting taught anything different. It's because somebody actually had the time to take that extra time and work with that child more so hand in hand. They're having to teach 25 to 30 goddamn kids. And I know that stuff. But yeah, people will sit here and say that, even though you can look the school up, even though I can sit here and send you a video of this stuff. So people like that, I just feel like you don't want to help. Like, they the type of people that you could lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. The old people telling you that you that type of person. But yeah, people be tripping me out. But that's why, like, certain, like, I have a real low tolerance for like people my age that's stupid as fuck. Like, I have a high tolerance for kids and people with disabilities. I was taught to respect my elders, and I'm gonna respect you as long as you respect me. But the moment that shit is other, like, I don't do stuff based on the Bible. I don't believe in the Bible that thou should not hurt you, thou should not hurt the neighbor, thou should turn the other cheek. Who the fuck wrote this goddamn Bible? King James? It's sad because that's actually my husband name, James. But and I know more than likely my husband, father, mother named him that probably because of because of James in the Bible. That's like how a lot of black people did that stuff. So on top of having your slave owner last name, like the audacity, y'all, it's just ridiculous. When you look at who King James is and see that he decapitated his mama, was fucking his mama, was out here fucking these little bitty ass kids, are we really gonna sit here and read this Bible and be like, there should not commit this, there should not commit adultery? And then when they sit here and talk about black people that do voodoo and hoodoo and shit like that, some of the stuff in the Bible is actually a fucking spell. Duh. Just like when you sit here and look at the fucking hurts and music and stuff like that, in the pyramids and stuff like that, the sound machines and stuff like that, to actually cure your body. Just like those high frequencies and stuff like that can heal your body, low frequencies can promote you to kill somebody. They can promote you to be so down and so depressed that you damn near want to kill yourself. It's been scientifically proven by white people, so y'all should believe it. Like, y'all, it's just, people just trip me out, and I just be like, that's why I don't like people. I don't even fucking like the human race. I don't give a fuck if you black, white. I really don't have no problems with Mexicans. Mexicans are normally fucking cool. I don't give a fuck which or two that you are. You can be part of my supposedly people, or you can be other people. Folks just be dumb as the fuck. Like, real dumb. Like, and I don't even think that people I used to think was trying to be funny. I don't even think people be trying to be funny no more, y'all. I really feel like some people are really just stupid as hell. Like, if you don't know, just say that. People are probably tripping me out. They don't know something, so they just gonna sit here and tell you, they'll tell you some runaround bullshit or get offended or get mad because you asked them a question that required them to put on a motherfucking thinking cap, like we learned in elementary school. But yeah, people be mad about that shit. I also know African ancestry will take you and help you get your Cameroon. I still don't think I'm saying it right. But this is the stuff that I was talking about that you get with this particular test. That's why it's like, this is who the fuck I went with. It's just no doubt about it. This is who the fuck I went with. Jay debating on if you want to do this or get what the fuck Jay talking about? If you want to get his DNA or a damn kayak. Mind y'all, he ain't supposed to be outside like that. And it's going to be cold up until like March. But okay, husband. What was it? I think it's this or a kayak. I feel like this shit is priceless. It's a trip that you could go on to get your citizenship with them, that they coordinate and stuff like that. And this is who you're supposed to reach out to. Well, this email. But that's if you wanted to do it. It was something else in here. It was something else I want to show y'all. I don't even fucking see it now. How it work, the science, policy, group reveals. Is it this? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna read y'all comments and get up out of here. Cuz said, well, some people. Damn, I missed the whole thing. Appreciate it, cuz. You like, nigga, you the second person told me that in like 2 or 3 days. But it be the people, like, for me, it ain't even about the recognition, because there's other things, like, I could, right now, I can be on the news and I can be doing this and doing that, but it's more so about making a change and what you want to be known for doing. What do you want to be known about? Do you want to be known about helping pollute the world, or do you want to help fix it, or do you want to at least just help with your community? Like, and the crazy thing is, other than my children and how these schools treat these children that have these disabilities and stuff like that, or minority children, yeah, when I wrote my first book for preschool kids and stuff like that, when you go and research the reading level, the that shit is trash in the state of Arkansas. And it's like, well, why don't y'all start with the little kids where their brains are like a sponge? Because whenever, like, well, one of them certifications I got, because I have a lot of them. One of them certifications I got, as far as with education, I think it's education. Kids learn the most between the ages of like 1 and 3. They retain a lot at 5. Like, the younger they are, the more stuff that they can retain. That's what had me being like, y'all, this is ridiculous. Like, don't nobody have nothing that focus on children reading and children understanding this stuff, or families or programs that actually help people get back to their actual roots so that they can, like, yeah, it's a mess. I actually said it right. What? I'm serious. One of those things that well, some people. Whenever I do take the test, though, I should be able to take it and get back. Yeah, this live ain't supposed to be this long. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go because I've been on here an hour and 12 minutes running my motherfucking mouth. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I don't know when I'm gonna go live again, so I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and tell y'all some bullshit. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I barely even got up today. I appreciate y'all stopping by. See y'all on the next one. Screw.